So the first thing we want to do now is just take a look and check how this looks after the changes we did. So I'm gonna flatten this quickly and open it inside of here. So I can very quickly see that it's starting to look a little bit nicer. Still needs some more desaturation and so on, but we're getting to a phase where this looks kind of nice. So the next thing I want to do is go on top of anything and like hue saturation and just desaturate this slightly. Just one idea. I'm gonna hide it for the moment because we're gonna talk about it in the end and won't get down and find this lighter metal piece that I did and probably try to find some better blending for it. So probably something like this for the moment will do. I'm just gonna duplicate the color and make it inverted and like this. So now I just have to tweak those settings to find something that satisfies the look I was looking for, something like this. And I'm just gonna copy it one more time and I'm just gonna apply it. So this is before and now. Let's take a look at it. Actually, I forgot to turn on the saturation, so I'm just gonna try it now, and this should look a little bit better on our robot. So the less saturation adds a little bit more life to it. I like it a little bit better than before. So probably the darker area we did here on the chests, probably can lower this just slightly, decrease the effect of it, and give it another try. So let's try one more time. So far this kind of looks okay. I like the effects of this and how it turns out. So the next thing I want to do right now is I want to check some of the colors and some other things. But first let's go to Photoshop again and I'm gonna open Crazy Boom one more time and I will open the normal map that we have. So I'll just open it and wait until it loads. And now I'm gonna go to diffuse and I want to increase a little bit, remove shading and try different settings to get a little bit more detail. I just want some highlights for my normal maps. This requires a lot of testing, but okay, let's try with this one. Just gonna apply it here instead of Photoshop and I'll apply it on top of anything. It's a small size, so you just need to stretch it up. It's not that kind of important if it gets too stretched up because it's just something for highlights. So I just need to find some good value for it, for example overlay or soft light Soft light will do. It adds a little bit more life to it, as you can see on the edges of the robot. So I'm gonna copy this and quickly see how it looks. So this just adds a little bit more life to it, to some of the areas. For example, on the joints and the other pieces. I like the effect that's turning out for the moment. Probably around the area around the bolts, I told you it's not that much. It's important how it looks in the end. I'm gonna change the lighting just one more time to sunset or sunset. Let's try metro. It's good to experiment with different lights. So, alright, as we can see, we have a little bit of too much occlusion on some of the areas, or somewhere the bolts a little bit too much. So, probably have to lower the value of this. Just one idea. And I can go again on the bolts, which are in this folder, and just need to find them. And since we have kind of good shading, I can probably turn off drop shadows, because it's a little bit too much. And okay, I'm gonna just remove the spreads and lower the opacity of it a little bit. And on the other layers, I just want to see which layer causes me some kind of issues. So this one is not fully doing his job, so I'm gonna lower it like this. And this one probably we can slow down just a little bit. Can give it another try. Again, probably this time it will be with less highlights, so the bolts should look much more blurred now. And let's see how it looks. Yeah, the bolts kind of look much more decent now. So I'm gonna change this to originally, so it's night. So I will try this, which we just work with, or this one can do. Right, so this one is kind of a good one. It has good highlights, and so I'm gonna quickly try to make some specular map just to break a little bit the surface that we have. So what I can do is I can select anything here and saturate it, and remove all the highlights like this, or actually just lower them slightly and tweak the brightness and contrast. It's just going to be a quick specular map, so I'm gonna cut it, make a new file, and actually I'm gonna select all those bright areas and tone them down, since they're gonna look very harsh on this piece and going to be very visible, and we don't want that. So since I have them selected, I'm just gonna go to brightness and lower the brightness on them like this. So I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna save it as a target, and I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna call it robot specular. save it, and just quickly can load it in the specular channel in here. So right now it may not look like it's doing anything. I just need to increase the specularity of this. And if I start to rotate the texture and change the lighting, you will slightly see the effect of this. So this is how we quickly created some kind of a effect in this area. So I'm gonna take a look around this for a second and see how the texture is coming out. So for the moment we're gonna leave it like this, and in our next chapter we're gonna continue on and add more details to the textures themselves.